What's up, everybody? It's the Kind of Collector here. Hope you're having an awesome weekend. Definitely blast that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. In this week's episode, we're going to break down all the custom diorama sets for Cloud City that I've collected over the years so you can play out all the wonderful scenes from Bespin that was in The Empire Strikes Back, my favorite movie from the original trilogy. So let's go ahead and check these sets out right now. So here we have the opening scene when Han and the crew originally land on Cloud City. They obviously think this is a safe haven for them, but they had no idea what Lando Calrissian has planned, the deal he has struck up with the Empire. This backdrop is from the Cardboard Galaxy. It's massive. You can fit vehicles, all different types of figures on here, even the Millennium Falcon. You see there in the background, you got Lobot and the Bespin security guards. I even have a custom back there, but love this backdrop. It's massive, fits a lot of cool stuff. And let's move on to the next scene here.
You got a lot of guts coming here after what you pulled.
Then you have this really cool scene with C-3PO running into this protocol droid. He's not very friendly, and C-3PO should not walk through that door behind him. Very, very big mistake. And the next setup here, you have the scene where Leia and Han Solo discuss their distrust for Lando, and this is a really, really cool 3D printed set. I'll show a little bit more of it later on.
Soon be gone.
And then you're as good as gone, aren't you?
Where? You found him in a junk pile? This is after Chewie finally gets C-3PO away from the Ugnaughts, brings him back in this box to show Leia and Han that he got him. Finally found him. Leia had been looking for him. Was very, very distressed. So again, this is another cool scene you can play out with this 3D printed set.
I've just made a deal that'll keep the Empire out of here forever.
I've just made a deal that'll keep the Empire out of here forever. Oh, what's behind this door? Vader! This is obviously the dining set, custom 3D printed chairs, table, and set, and then the dining room dioramas from the Cardboard Galaxy. Let's get a different view of this set next. And here's a side view of the dining room set from Cloud City, where Han Solo runs into Darth Vader. And this is where we see Boba Fett as well. He just wants to take Han Solo back to Jabba the Hutt. That's why he's hanging around, obviously. You have Han Solo that tries shooting at Vader once that door opens. But the 3D printed table and set is really, really amazing. Look at all the details, the cups, the plates, all the different little pieces. This set comes with 7 chairs, 6 medium-sized chairs, and then 1 larger chair that actually sits behind Vader. And the backdrop just puts the whole set together. Again, that's from the Cardboard Galaxy. Love the window design that he put in on these. It looks great. I even have a custom chandelier hanging down that looks amazing with this set. Wish I had room to display this as its own little set on a shelf somewhere. Love this piece. Let's take a look at the next scene here. And here's the torture chamber scene. This is actually a modern piece in this cardboard backdrop. Also, again, from the Cardboard Galaxy. It actually fits underneath the carbon freezing chamber, the modern Hasbro set. But it's a really, really cool backdrop. And then as I back out here, you'll see kind of how it fits underneath the kind of the big platform that comes with the carbon freezing set. So, and here's the red hallway scene. You remember this from The Empire Strikes Back. Lando can hear Han Solo screams through that door there in the back, coming out of the torture chamber after Vader has had his way with them. And then obviously the big scene when Vader walks through that door and talks to Boba Fett. Very, very cool dialogue there. And just to kind of pan up on this set, this is also from the Cardboard Galaxy. Not a very long scene, but very, very cool set. And glad I added this. It's nice to have on display as well.
Lord Vader.
You may take Captain Solo to Jabba the Hutt after I have Skywalker.
He's no good to me dead.
They never even asked me any questions. So you can also use this backdrop to play out the scene that happens when he comes out of the torture chamber. And obviously you have Leia there in her new outfit. She's changed now. So let's move on to the next scene.
This facility is crude, but it should be adequate to freeze Skywalker for his journey to the Emperor.
And now for the scene you've all been waiting for, I'm sure. The carbon freezing chamber scene. This is obviously a modern Hasbro release, but I do collect some of these modern sets that we never got back in the day, so I can photograph these types of scenes. You can see here you have Han Solo coming out of the carbonite. I even have a custom claw up there at the top. And you can put a couple of lights underneath these. This is actually 2 of these play sets put together. And then down in front is a really, really cool insert from the Cardboard Galaxy again. And this scene probably took me a half hour just to set up with all these figures. You have the Ugnaught, Vader, Boba Fett, Lobot, all these other characters, Leia, Chewie. Then you have the stairs in the back. You can see that stormtrooper up there. But this is one of my favorite scenes in all of Star Wars, and we'll get kind of a top-end view of it. Love how the lights shine through. These are just little small lights you can get off Amazon or whatever. They run off AA batteries. But again, just an amazing setup here. And we all hope Han will be okay. Well, Calrissian, did he survive? Yes, he's alive. Love this little setup. Vader and Boba Fett here. And I love how he tries to save his buddy Han by changing the little dial on the carbonite. And it's funny, no matter how many times I saw, this film originally, I think it took me a while to even figure out, what he was doing when I was younger. But again, the carbon freezing chamber scene, very cool setup. And then we have the scene here where Luke Skywalker arrives on Bespin, and you can see Han Solo being carried out in his carbonite block. There's a little clear stand under him that you can get off, eBay, Etsy. And this is actually a custom that my buddy Steven did over at Keepers Customs. Bespin Luke. It's got a metallic lightsaber hanging off. Really cool, made from the original. But just a couple hallway dioramas here to play out this scene. Put Captain Solo in the cargo hold. Again, the same backdrop as the opening scene that I shot. This is obviously Boba Fett's Slave 1 that's on the landing dock. And they're loading up Han Solo into Slave 1. And Boba Fett's about to take him off to Jabba the Hutt.
Put Captain Solo in the cargo hold.
We have the Bespin escape scene here. You have Leia and Chewie running out, trying to stop Boba Fett from taking off so they can save Han Solo. You have R2-D2 in the background. Then you go up above here. This is a really cool set from the Cardboard Galaxy again. This is just another Cloud City kind of foyer area with the sculpture in the middle. And you can put these two sets together to create this really cool door opening as they exit.
You are beaten. It is useless to resist. Don't let yourself be destroyed as Obi-Wan did.
And this wouldn't be complete without a good old Bespin duel. Again, another set from the Cardboard Galaxy. And this is really cool. It's got the catwalk that they fight on shortly before Darth Vader reveals to Luke Skywalker he is, in fact, his father. I just love the details and the big, void at the bottom and the background, the lights. Really, really cool detail. Great work, Bob, over at the Cardboard Galaxy. And they come to rescue Luke. He's hanging from the bottom of Cloud City. And Lando's about to open up the top hatch of the Falcon. And Luke will finally be saved. And they will escape. You didn't think I was going to do a Cloud City video without featuring my favorite ice cream man, Wilro Hood. Actually, that's a safe in his hands. I'm sure it's Lando's Rolex watch is in there, a couple of gold bars, and Mr. Hood is hauling ass to get out of here before he's captured by the Empire. And Wilro is out of here. Got in the twin pod cloud car. He's got his pilot buddy over there, getting him out of Cloud City. And then you can see he's got his little safe in there with him. One of my favorite custom figures that I've collected over the years. And you can't, again, do a Cloud City video without showing the cloud car. And that's a wrap on this week's video. I hope you all enjoyed the different scenes and sets and dioramas that I've collected over the years for Cloud City. So you can set up all these different scenes with the original, vintage figures behind me. Can't wait to do next week's episode. I really appreciate everybody tuning in. You can throw me a like on this video. Really supports the channel. I appreciate it. And hope you all have a good rest of the weekend. And remember to always collect the Kenner.